and I'm here tonight for our Saturday night live stream. Tonight we're not actually demonstrating any weaves or anything. We're just having a bit of a chat session, a bit of a natter, and a prize giveaway, of course. All right.
Okay, Deb, before you start tonight, I'd just like to request a 3, 2, 1 before you start recording because I coughed at the very wrong time.
I said, are you ready? And you went, yes. So I pressed the button.
Sorry, I obviously wasn't ready quite yet.
Okay, how is everybody? Yeah, it's too late to start behaving now. I've been watching you all while you've been chatting with Chris. Hey, Rosalind. Oh, Seb. Hey, Rosalind, Margaret, Lisa, Jenny, Kim, Scott, Shirley, Di, Cassandra, Cheryl, Susie. Whew. Have I missed? I probably missed heaps. Shirley, Anna, Daryl, Natalie, Deb D, Megan, Bonnie. Whew, I hope I've got everybody. Sorry if I haven't. Alrighty, so how's everybody been today? Keeping busy? Oh, I can hear myself. Just a minute. That's just a little weird. Here we go. Alright. My chat's mucking up a little bit. Cool, everybody's been good. Everybody's been busy. Hey, Kate, how you going? Cassandra and Thea. I don't think I said hi. Hi, Sonia. All right, well, as I said, we don't really have anything planned for tonight. I don't have any questions answered. No one asked for anything to be demonstrated.
So we wrap up now?
We wrap up now. Yes, Bonnie, although I'm a bit of a traditionalist, I like the original mudslide, but the butterscotch one is quite good. And he does another one with Frangelico, is that right, Chris?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Frangelico. So he does about 3 different mudslides for me at the moment. So pretty colour on my. How can you see my nails, Lisa? First in the archery. Very cool. I'm just wondering how Lisa can see my nails. Did I flash them around
you
up in the?
Scratched your face or something.
Yeah, I don't usually put colour on my fingernails, and I didn't have any nail polish remover to take it off, so I'm done with them. Stuck with it basically.
Very nice.
I damaged it getting wood for the fireplace though, so that's good, Lisa. I saw your work. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not as liquored up as Chris made me out to be either, by the way. So there will be no singing, there will be no dancing, there'll be no tassels. I touched my nose. Okay. You were freaking me out, Lisa, because I'm like, no, I don't have the other camera on. How the hell does she know what my nails look like? I want to move the earbuds. Yeah. Busy pricing mail for next weekend's market. That doesn't sound like much fun, Daryl. Kerry's having trouble with the chat thingy. Oh, okay. Not good, Kerry. Refresh.
Yeah,
refresh. Hey, Michelle, good to see you.
Rosalind's planning a local show.
A local show? I missed that. What do you mean by planning a local show?
That's all she
said.
Sounds like she's going to be busy though.
Oh, well, then you would do a much better job of your nails, Lisa, than I do. I'm not very good with it, actually. That's why I don't usually paint my nails. Oh, dear. Wild turkey, American honey, and catching up on orders. That could be interesting. I try not to do the whole order and alcohol thing. It doesn't work out very well. Using tiny scales for each price point. So color-coded or agriculture show, yep. have to admit, I do love the old ag shows. I used to get an ag quip and things like that. So Ag Pro was another smaller one.
The one at Windsor.
Don't think I've ever been to the one at Windsor.
I'm sure we've gone there once, yeah.
Oh no, I don't think I've gone to an ag show with you, babes. Hey Kerry, you made it. No, Natalie, no news about MailCon. We've had a busy week getting caught up with some other stuff, some personal stuff.
Yes.
We do have a life outside of Aussie Maille every now and then, and this week took up a large portion of that. So we've been playing catch up with our normal stuff, so we haven't advanced anywhere on MailCon as yet. It's better than it sounds.
The Scotch, the wild turkey.
Okay. Why is it better than it sounds?
Must be really good.
It's better. Oh, better than it sounds, right. I was thinking, but wild turkeys tastes great.
I know.
I was thinking the other way around, don't worry. Yeah, Shirley, we don't have any Niobe at the moment. It's just, it's not a high priority for us right now, unfortunately. Margaret. Did I see your work, Margaret? I got a feeling I did. Hey, Sue. Glad you could join us.
Yeah, I haven't been on Facebook, so...
Me personally, Kate, I've only ever done half Persian 4-in-1s and Europeans, things like that. I love your little ring today.
Yeah, that was gorgeous.
Does it well? Does it wear well? There's this life thing I talk of. Every now and then somebody knocks on my door in it, and I have to actually go outside and do stuff. Oh, good, Margaret. Good. Yeah, I'm. This week's been a bit all over the place for us, so I don't know that I didn't get on Facebook all that often. Hey, Sally, you made it.
Yep.
Yeah, what?
Margaret, she did the B2 bracelet
Yep.
and pendant. Just looking at it now, it looks good. She got the lavender pink one.
Okay.
Looks good in lavender pink.
It does look good in lavender pink. Byzantine is a bit thick for finger rings, Daryl, I would have thought. Shelley, I'm sure if you look, you'll find some rainbow anodized jump rings. You'll have to go overseas for them though, but I'm sure you'll find some available. It looked fairly rigid, Kate, which actually is sort of what I liked about it. Hey, Brett, glad you could join us. 22 gauge stainless. Yeah, I've never tried one in Byzantine. I can't imagine wearing Byzantine between my fingers. Please excuse me rubbing my nose. We've got fire hazard burns on all around us, and it's upsetting my asthma and my allergy, and I think the smoke must be settling for the night because I'm starting to feel a bit chesty and not in a good way. Yeah, I should do a VB one actually. I've got a small piece of 22 gauge VB floating around. I don't tend to wear rings very much though. Yeah, no, we've got a, oh god, here I am at my nose again. We've got a hazard reduction that just a couple of streets over from us. And I've been locked in the house all day trying to get away from it. But I think it must be seeping in under the doors or something. Hello, Wes. How are you? Really glad you come along. I was wanting to ask, one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight was the quilt. Just wondering how we're going for finished pieces. How's that? Are we back yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, OBS actually disconnected.
Yep, you're back.
I'm back. Sorry, guys. OBS disconnected on us then. I hope you can all see me again. Hey, Linda. Yeah, guys, the for some reason the program we used to stream dropped out. I don't know whether it was internet connection.
Something hiccuped. Oh, I didn't see how bad your one. Sometimes you know when you freeze frame.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what my face looked like. All right, so as I was saying, I don't know whether Wes heard me. I was wanting to know how many finished pieces for the quilt. Wes, you actually had. I think we might need to start a thread on Aussie Mailers about where people are with their quilts so we can get an idea of whether we're going to meet the August deadline or not. Yeah, not with Telstra, Scott, thank goodness, with all the hassle Telstra's been having.
You getting any drop pitches?
Yeah.
Because we're getting lots of buffering.
Yeah, we're at 9.10% drop frames. I don't know. My phone's hot. Don't know what to tell you.
No, seems to be all right now.
Alright, guys, sorry about this. Don't know what's going on here.
Excuse me.
All right, you have 7 of the 32. Yeah, see, that's I've got one. I finished mine, so that means 8. So Michelle means 9. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do a count and make sure where we're at. All right. Yeah, I'll post something up through. I wonder what the hell I was saying bless Chris about. I mean, he needs all the help he can get, but then I realised you sneezed, didn't you? Smoke must be getting to you too, babe.
Yes, it is. I can really feel it.
Yeah, hopefully they keep the fire under control and we're not evacuated in the early hours of the morning. Because the burn-off's quite close to us. Oh dear. All right, is there anything that anyone wants to talk about or ask questions about, needs to clarify? Babe, anything?
No.
No, I know.
I didn't see anything come up through the week. Nothing. Forgive me, family.
So the other thing I want to talk about, because look, these chat sessions haven't quite come up the way I would want them or had envisaged them happening. So I'm wondering, are you guys still happy to just turn up and have a natter like this with no real planned agenda, or is there something else you'd like to see us do on the 4th week? Now, I'm not going to give any legal advice, Margaret. That's your It's your caper, not mine. Starting to lose motivation, Kim. Yeah, Silver, I've got that on my list of things I want to get done. Anything did you miss in the letter? Yeah, sorry, Annette. You must have been the one person who didn't get the letter. No, basically everything's marked clearly, so I don't think I don't think you missed anything with the letter. A song and dance routine from Chris.
Need a few more of those mudslides.
All right. A few mudslides. Need a lot more mudslides. All right. Well, look, if you guys are happy to just keep it as a, a chat session, then I'm happy to go for it. I'm just worried that people are a little disappointed. It is better when people have questions. Well, Shirley, I do ask for people to send me questions, or if you need anything that was particularly you're having trouble with, to let me know so I can do something about it. But no one's actually sending me anything. Yep, absolutely, Michelle. I've got some beautiful cabs I've been keeping an eye on that I've been thinking of getting to do as a wrap. I do have the next 3 months of kits planned out already. So maybe, so I've got, what have I got? I've got June, July, August's kits already planned out. So maybe September we might do something with a wrap. Yep. You need to write down some weeds, babe.
Do I?
All right, I'll take some notes here. So we want a cab wrap. That's all right. I'm writing it down.
You got it.
Forever Weave. The June kits went out on Tuesday. So whatever date Tuesday was. Don't ask me to give you dates. Let me see. Tuesday, the 22nd. So if you haven't got your parcel and you're worried about it, let me know. We do keep the tracking here. It's just, it takes hours to send out all the tracking to everybody, which is why we don't send them out. But if you're worried about your parcel, give me a buzz. Well, Shirley, we do a chat once a month. So, every 4th Saturday we do a chat. So, you get it in before then, I can answer it for you. Particular size and gauge of ring that would be classified as most versatile. I think for a beginner, you should start with 16 gauge, 1.2 millimeter. It's not too big, it's not too small, basically. And then one ring size, I'd hesitate to say one ring size. In 16 gauge, if you're talking metric, then you're looking at the 4.25s are a good ring size, because that does Byzantine, it does European, it does double vision, it does Turkish round mail. You can use it as one of the rings in Japanese or in helm, anything like that. So the 4.25 is good. What else do I like? I like a 7, because you could again use that in helm and things like that. Your Persians. So there are a couple in the 16 gauge that I like. The 5/32, the 3/16, and the 1/4 inch that we have the AA for are ring sizes that are great as well if you're limited in ring sizes. No, Sonia, I will not be getting violet AA rings anymore. We had too much trouble from that particular supplier, so until we get around to doing our own AA, I can't get the violet anymore. Yes, we will get the dark silver rings in, Anthea. Chris, can you help by shouting some of these out to me, please?
Yeah.
Anthea, we'll get some of the DBA rings in again. Again, we have to get out and buy that. We don't get it through our normal supplier. We had hoped to get out this week to do it, but as I said, we had a couple of things pop up and we had to address those first. But hopefully next week we'll have that out for you. Okay.
Natalie Davis just joined us.
Hey, Natalie.
Shout out to Natalie. Shirley. I think Shirley just send us a message or post it
Yeah.
And again, it will go in the next one.
And if it doesn't meet the current one, it can go in the next one. Yeah. A blokey style bracelet for you to try, Scott.
And Susie wants to see your bracelet, by the way.
I find most guys like half Persian 4-in-1s. The other one is helm weave. I see a lot of guys liking the helm weave. Other than that, half Persian 4-in-1s pretty much the main one I do for guys, especially if you can get your hands on square wire. It looks pretty good.
Stainless steel, of course.
For those that want me to double check their shipping, can you send me a message, please, so I can just respond back to you? Because I'm going to miss your name here in chat, and it doesn't.
I think it's just Kerry.
Oh, someone else said they haven't got theirs yet. I don't know whether they actually want me to check or not. So if you actually want me to check your tracking, and I'll send you the tracking numbers, send me a message either through Facebook or email me would be better. Email's good, and I will get onto that for you. Kate, we'd like to do our own AA. That's what we're aiming for. We have a few other issues that we have to address first before we go down that track, but it is the end plan at this stage.
Yeah. And for Shirley's benefit, we won't be buying all the equipment. We'll get someone else.
Did she ask, were we doing it ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, no, definitely not with AA. We're not, I mean, we don't anodize our own. We'd be looking at somebody to do that professionally. It really is a nasty process involving lots of chemicals and all sorts of things. Leave that to the professionals. Coyote weave. Thank you, Wes. Yep, that's a really good one. Yeah, that's Shirley. Yeah, we're not physically doing it ourselves. You're right, Sonia. Box weave would be a really good one. I don't think of box weave because I don't like it myself personally. But you're right. It is a weave I see.
Personal choice.
It is a personal choice. It is a weave I see on a lot of guys in the thicker gauges. Surely, yes, the aim is we will be stocking the annealed stainless steel again. Soon. I can't give you a time frame. I'm really sorry about that, but yes, I do want to get that in again. Oh, no, you got that wrong, Scott. Good grief.
Nope.
No, he's got it wrong, and so have you.
It's actually first versus second.
So George is going to smash Panthers. Seriously. Yeah, I'm not a fan of box, Kate. I never have been. I do like flat box, upon saying that. That is one of my favourite ones. Uses heat to achieve little distance. Yeah. You can say that for a lot of weaves, though.
Kerry wants to know what is annealed stainless steel.
Basically, it's softer, Kerry. So it's not. We're not talking as soft as, say, AA or BA or anything like that, but it is softer than the other stainless that we sell, which I think is only about quarter hard temper. So, you know, it's not the hardest. It's not spring stainless steel or anything like that, but annealed is slightly softer. Oh, that's right, Di. Go the Mighty Dragons. Oh, please, Margaret.
I'm with you. Not in this house, Margaret.
Shush.
All right. Yeah, now we've got Susie going.
Yeah. We blame you, Margaret. The other thing that we're going to have coming up soon, let me check my diary. What date did we say, babe? Oh, we're going to do a hyperlinks pre-buy. We'll be setting that off on the 4th of June. We'll be starting that. So much like we did last time, give you guys a couple of weeks to buy. Then we give Michelle a few weeks to get it done for us. And so I think the turnaround last time was about 5 or 6 weeks in total from when we started. So that's happening on the 4th of June. I think that's it. I don't think I've got anything else written down. Nope. Yes, you can make box out of joining Euro 4-in-1. Yeah, so keep an eye out. We'll probably send a newsletter out announcing when we get a bit closer, so you guys can start planning it all. Hello, Julie. Hyperlinks is a Canadian company, Megan, who create kits. We normally stock their kits, but we're selling the last of them out at the moment. And what we'll be doing, instead of keeping only a handful in stock, is say probably once every 6 months or so, offering their whole range up as a pre-buy. So you guys can buy whatever you want. If there is a waiting period involved, it'll be about 5 or 6 weeks, but you'll be able to order anything that Hyperlinks does. So we'll be starting that at June. You'll see that up on our website, but we'll make announcements and all the rest of it. All right, so speaking of hyperlinks, that might be a nice little segue into the giveaway. So we're going to give away, as I said, we've been clearing out our hyperlinks kits, but I stashed this one away. We're going to give this, oh, it's back to front. I'll swap it over to the other camera. I hate that back to front business. Okay, so we've got a Daphne the Dashhound kit. You don't need to see my notes. This will be the prize for this week. So if you want to go into the draw to have a chance of winning Daphne, while we're here in the chat, I want to know if you came back reincarnated as a dog, what would that dog be?
What was the question again?
If you were to come back reincarnated as a dog, what would that dog be?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that question.
Oh, it's a different question.
It's
a different question. So I'm thinking I'd come back at, like, say, at like a pug. I'm thinking I'm a pug. I'm short legs, round body. I think I'd make a cute little pug. So tell me in the chat while we're live, this is only while we're live, guys, if you want to win a chance at winning Daphne, this is the last one I have. Let me know what type of dog. I need to know what type of dog, Michelle, because I'll be looking for dogs' names, like, breeds. Let me know in chat. We'll put you into a list, assign you a number, do the random draw, and we'll pull you out tomorrow morning. We'll let you guys know who the winner of Daphne is. Okay. Street corner special. Nice one, Daryl. You've got a dog called Daphne, Sue? Chris is just letting the cat in. Boxes. My parents have got a couple of boxes, or they did have a couple of boxes. So it has been a while since I've been to see them. French bulldogs are lovely dogs. And it's a long-haired dachshund. Ibiza. Okay. What is woodwolf? That doesn't sound like a dog.
Interesting.
A dog?
Yes.
Never heard of a woodwolf. It's a domesticated dog?
Not that I can see. Lots of wolves made out of wood.
So not a domesticated dog.
Now, I can't remember who, but someone asked jokingly if we're going to have a privacy policy update.
Actually, our privacy policy has actually been pretty good for anybody who's actually read our privacy policy. We hit most of the points that we're supposed to hit. I think the only thing that we don't actually have covered in our privacy policy that we need to have covered is how long we intend to keep the information for. Apparently that's a point. We don't have that in our current policy, so I guess we should be updating that. But otherwise, everything else that we're supposed to have in our privacy policy, we already have and have had since 2011, I think, was when we put that privacy policy into action. So you won't be getting any annoying emails from us about updating privacy policy. You only get into our newsletters if you subscribe, so we don't send stuff out like that to people who haven't subscribed. So I think we're good at the end of the day. Well, a savage-looking wolf in the USA is not a dog.
You want breed. You're going to be strict on
I
this
did.
one,
I said breed. I asked for a breed.
strict.
I asked for a breed.
She's a hard taskmaster.
Oh, you know what?
I know from experience.
Yeah, Cassandra, I didn't have one on Etsy, I have to admit, and I really just cut and pasted from the one we have on Aussie Maille and put it in. I figure it'll get me out of trouble. Shaun the sheep. Ah, I love Shaun the sheep. Right, Cheryl, have fun. Is that it?
I think so. We'll have to draw the prize and announce it on Facebook tomorrow.
Pretty much. Once I have coffee.
Wolf dog. Oh.
Well, Chris, your Google skills.
Wolf dog's a breed. No, that was wood dog, I thought.
Yeah, there was something about a wolf. Yeah, I don't know. A Japanese chin.
Sounds cute.
It's supposed to have a policy, Michelle. I don't know what Australia's requirements are, but with the, what is it, GDP?
Are you from the European
If you're selling to anybody in the European Union, you need to have this policy in place and follow this policy. I'm just going to get my face off the screen. You want wine, Margaret? I can't help you with that. Have to look up a Japanese chin. I don't know what dog that is.
It's one of these cute ones.
Other screen. Yeah, that doesn't help. Is it? Oh, right. I think I might know what it is.
There's a bigger one.
Oh, I got the wrong glasses on. Yep. Cool bananas.
It's like a trailer with long hair.
Okay, so it is on. I'm not sure what you mean there, Michelle. Sorry. Looks like a what with long hair?
Chihuahua with very long hair. With big eyes.
It's anything that you take personal details down for, Michelle. So if you're recording these people's personal details, then yes, you need to have a policy in place. As I said, I don't know what the exact requirements are for Australian businesses. I understand they're pretty full on as well. Cassandra's answering it, yeah. As I said, we've had our policy in place for many, many years, and I believe what we've got is pretty much standard. So Natalie, I'm actually working on something for, so not next week's Tuesday tutorial, the week following that. So I'm trialing a design at the moment. Hoping it will work. And this one's going to take me a while to do, so I thought I would sit here. I had to be compliant in your previous job. Cool. Or maybe I should have you look at my my policy and just Cassandra and tell me if I've got anything missing. As I said, I know for the British one we're supposed to state how long we keep the details. European one,
British
sorry.
ones aren't in European.
No, you're right. Sorry, my mistake. European policy. I need to put the time factor thing in. I'm hoping it's going to look very special by the time I'm finished. And that. As I said, it's going to take a little while to do though. I'm doing it in 18 gauge. I don't know whether that's going to actually be too big by the time I finish it. It may even be a 20 gauge bracelet. Purple, Susie. It's actually purple.
It does look blue.
Yeah, well the lights are cold. They're not warm lights, so they wouldn't be showing it properly. So for those that are interested, this is next week's Tuesday tutorial. So it'll be released at Tuesday morning, Aussie time. So this is next week's pre-recorded one. So just a helm variant. I'm calling it helm ladder for lack of a better name, because it looks like the Byzantine ladder. But yeah, so that's next Tuesdays. That'll be up at 7 o'clock on next Tuesday. Busting to try another inlay. Yeah, I am too, Shelby, to be honest, but I have so much that I have to do that I don't have the time. I've got so many plans. What do you... Oh, you want me to do yours for you? I figured that was probably the way it was going to go anyway, the rate you're doing it.
No, you may have to finish it off, but I certainly want to start it.
No, actually, it's not a hybrid weave, Kate. It just uses European 4-in-1. I'm just going for a slightly different design element. Yeah, European makes a nice choker. Put a little bit of stretch in it. My daughter's favourite choker is a European 4-in-1 with a bit of stretch in it. All right, well, how are we going? Until you do it for them. All right, Anthea. Thanks for joining us, love. These are 18 gauge, so 1 mil ring diameter, 3. Sorry, do that again. 18 gauge AWG, so 1 mil diameter wire, 9/64. Why are you flashing that in front of my face for?
Because
9/64, so 3.57.
Silver wanted to see how my inlay goes.
It hasn't started, Silver. Seriously. And every time I remind him he has to start it, I get, oh yes, I'll get right onto that, and then he disappears on me. So that hasn't started yet. I procrastinates until the hubby does it for me. Now Chris just uses his cranky face, and so I have to slink off and do the cleaning. He's got a nasty cranky face. How many drinks did I really have? 1, Susie, thank you. How many drinks did you have?
Need some more.
It's really good progress, isn't it, Michelle? Very nice pattern, but where is the finished product?
Yeah.
I think you're getting a bit dissed here, Bo.
I think I am. I'm going to have to.
I think you deserve it, though.
I have zero defense in this one. Zero defense.
Yes, I do keep reminding him. One really big one. Why are you asking me these questions, love? Am I not speaking clearly? I'm not slurring my words or anything, am I?
No.
Just because the alcohol content was actually, how many standard drinks did we work it out to be?
2.5.
2.5 standard drinks. It's got nothing to do with it. That counts as, yeah, see? I did not drink 2 litres of something. I'm like, Kate, obviously Kate's a party girl.
Yep.
No, Shirley. You've already sent it off anyway, so. As the Daily Mail post?
Oh.
Yeah, there won't be one.
You did say you'd having difficulties.
Not as many difficulties as you're having. Yeah, basically, but only silly people can't see he's finished. Yeah, go good on you, Wes. So you'll just have a space there in the middle of your quilt.
And that'll be my.
Is Silver going? I missed that. All right, good night, Silver. Thanks for joining us, love.
Good night, Silver.
Former party girl. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been a party girl, I can tell you. Big size. Susie and Shirk. Anything else? I can't think of anything else.
I don't think so. You've talked Malcolm, you've talked Malcolm.
You'll be able to see it, Wes? Wes has obviously had way too many 2-litre drinks as well. I mean, you can certainly wash BA if it gets grubby. I'm surprised it got that grubby, to be honest. Not a party girl. I know what you mean, Cassandra. So it's been a very long time since I was a party girl. My son makes me one drink, and that's enough. All right, night, Margaret. Thanks for joining us, darling. Yeah, I am a bit surprised to. Yeah, maybe she was playing with a little bit more. I don't know. Run out of prepared rings. Yeah. All right, Wes. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much for popping in. So we'll yeah, I'll get that. Remind me, babe, to do that post. And Aussie, or you can do it since you're in charge of the quilt.
What do you want to do?
Keep getting an update on where people are and where they think they're going to be finished and all the rest of it. You've never been a party girl, Wes? Oh, go on. I bet you've dressed up as a party girl. Yeah, Kerry, what we'll do is we'll wait and see what people are doing and who's going to make it and who's decided they're not going to. More of a woo girl. Nice, Kate. All right. Night, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us. But we will definitely keep your name there, Carrie, in case we do it. We have had a couple of people who told us they would do too, if we need them to. So we will keep you in mind. Alrighty. Well, I've run out of things to talk about. Is there anything else? All right, Kerry, thanks so much for popping in. Off to watch JPL. Yeah, I'm hoping to see a few more JPL pieces come up on the group. A bit worried I've frightened you all. All right, thanks for joining us, Anna.